All right, quarantined boys. I don't know what country you're in, but apparently in my country we're supposed to be lifting a part of the quarantine in real life, which I thought was, interesting, but that doesn't mean the quarantine has been lifted in State of Decay 2. We are headed back in. I already went ahead and logged into my profile and equipped somebody to prep them. And while it loads, we're going to read the new Week 4 rules. So, and these also count as a shout-out. So first off, Rickford Miller with 132 votes. Honk the horn before exiting a vehicle. WatersideMouse with 76 votes. Repair the survey car, but you have to keep 2 slots filled with useless junk at all times. Samuel S. with 75 votes. Collect one of each vehicle class by size, light, medium, and heavy. Stulacher, this 54 with 74 votes. Heavy weapons only for melee combat. Samuel S. with 60 votes, so he shows up twice on the list. Claim a military outpost and use its ability. And lastly, squeezing in with 54 votes, Mohamed Hazzam. Accept all quests. So at first I was like, do I even have a heavy weapon? Turns out we actually do have a few heavy weapons, though. I'm going to be using the sledgehammer. I also would have access to the big ol' shovel and 2 other sledgehammers, so we're going to be using the sledgehammer. It's kind of a bad thing. So, like, basically in this one, we're heavily de-incentivized to go in melee combat, and that's because, well, heavy weapons kind of stink. I've come to that conclusion. They're just not super great. Oh, what am I doing? I can put these. And these guys want food.
Coming to you.
Thanks. Be careful on the way over, okay?
I can't remember why this stuff is here. Like, I must have just now brought it back and just didn't put it in the base or something. Okay, I guess we need to refuel the car. So, I can't actually remember what the conditions were last week, but I don't think I have to fast search anymore. I don't remember what the conditions were. Oh, I don't have to bring a buddy with me, but I actually am gonna do it anyways, and that's because I'm so heavily disincentivized to enter into melee combat that I'm just gonna need somebody else to kind of help me out there with it. Because, 1, none of us have powerhouse. 2, heavy weapons, they kind of stink. And 3, we're not even gonna be able to, like, level up our melee combat, because apparently heavy weapons don't count towards improving your fighting skill, which, that stinks.
Hey there. Make yourself at home.
I'm gonna take you with me this time. Let's see.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Okay.
Maybe I should take somebody else. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take somebody from that... Well, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I want to take somebody who actually has, like, the 500 influence on them so that we can use them as a... someone to trade with on the go. Also, I don't have any repair kits, I checked, so I can't even get the survey car back because I just don't have any repair kits, so I can't even do that one yet. But, so what is this week going to be? Look at that zombie just intentionally trying to get ran over. This is going to be Ralsei week. The longtime viewers of the channel who they've seen every one of the Nightmare seasons, they know that season 3 was Ralsei season.
Oh, hey
And
there. Want to come in?
oh, let me go get the food. And that was basically the sheriff playthrough. And to kind of match the whole sheriff concept, I was like, okay, we're gonna do this whole Ralsei thing, who is a character from Deltarune. And basically the whole concept was that I have to help everybody.
I'm glad
wait,
you
let me handle this first.
Don't be gone for too long.
There. Okay, you guys are gonna become allies,
Good to see ya. Come take a load off.
which means I could probably...
Hey, you.
Do I want to recruit somebody? You have no skill.
So nice to see you.
You have geek trivia, wow.
I was out and about for a bit, so I brought back a few things.
You have Medis. I think we'll recruit you to the community.
So, you ever feel like you'd be more appreciated somewhere else?
Here, come with me. Okay, let's head back to base. Someone asked me, why don't I just kick them out on the go? Why do I go back to base? I do it just to kind of like, it's kind of like, it psychs myself back up, basically. Whenever I recruit somebody, I always use it as an opportunity to kind of like take a moment to reassess the community. Like, it's just it's like, okay, so in Halo 5, or in Halo in general, there's a maneuver some people will do called the Ogre Twitch. And basically, to demonstrate the Ogre Twitch, I won't be able, my controller sensitivity won't be high enough to do the Ogre Twitch on this, but basically, it's just something people do to kind of recenter themselves. This is the Ogre Twitch. Yeah, see, I can't do it. It's like this, like, circular little, like, twitchy movement he does, and, it doesn't do anything. He just kind of does it, like, whenever he screws up or whatever he's, like, he needs to kind of, like, calm down. It's just the movement he does. Okay. Let's see. And that's why I like to do this. It just gives me kind of a chance to catch my breath and figure out what's going on. Okay, so this guy has a stamina thing. Let's see, how bad of a stamina thing do you have? It's not great, but at the same time, it just means you're not going to be engaging in a whole lot of melee combat. And I think, oh yeah, you have permanently crippled cardio as well. So I think he's also going to be like a temporary character. However, he's still useful until we get someone else. Because now we can actually upgrade this to the level 3 infirmary, and with that we'll be closer, but not that close to. Yeah, I can't even do the power attack. Yeah, I don't even have that. Jeez. So I mean, he's not great, but it could be worse. I'll just leave it at that. It could be worse. Okay, let's go borrow the Visigoths. Like, the recruits, like, I would say out of every season of Nightmare Zone I've ever played, this has been the worst recruits. Like, the worst. Like, every single person has had bad stats. There hasn't been a single person that I've recruited that was just, like, neutral. Every single person had bad stats. But, like I said, we'll just have him temporarily for the purposes of gaining access to medicine. Wow, why am I fishtailing so much? Alright, let's go borrow somebody. Okay, or they'll just open the door for me. You volunteered?
Hey, you.
Come with me.
Right behind you.
Alright, so now what we're gonna do is go right over here. And we are going to move to a new base before we do anything else, just because, I mean, that's going to take a while, like, building everything up. I mean, thank God, we actually get to move to a new base. I was getting a little bit antsy stuck in the Firewatch Fortress. And I see my cell phone is blowing up. Probably people want me to come into work, but not today. Not today. Squish this guy. So I know our final base is going to be the fire station because it has access to both both power and water, and that will basically counteract the fact that we don't have the builder's legacy. But this is where we'll live in the meantime. Let's get inside here. And that will just thin out the enemies. Okay, apparently there's still more guys. Oh, that got him. I plan on making another video about heavy weapons in time, but I think I've come to the conclusion that I just don't think heavy weapons are very good. I mean, like, I know some people say they get some use out of it, but I honestly don't think that's because heavy weapons are good so much as I think people, if you put enough practice into a particular skill, you can become.
If anyone's listening, I could really use some help.
You become pretty good at it, and as a result, but basically, if someone is really good at using heavy weapons, I'm certain that if they used
Slow down.
something like blunt weapons, I have a feeling they would be just as good, or better even, rather, not just as good. If someone who's good with heavy weapons used a good blunt weapon with striking, I think that they would be even better.
All clear.
Okay, now we can finally claim this. Costs 1,000 influence to get in, and 4 out of our 5 survivors, so that's fine. In we go. So that eats up a bit of our influence, but hey, we're here. The first thing I want to do is upgrade this to level 2 before people start body slamming my equipment. And we might as well start cleaning this up as well. Interesting. We could do this in order to gain the mechanic skill, which seems like a pretty good idea, because that's something we actually need. We're missing 1 bed. Minus 1 bed isn't that bad. We do have the watchtower finally. That was a problem we had. And the first thing I'm gonna do is...
We're ready to get started on that still. There's free booze in it for you if you can help.
Let's do it. Be there in a bit. See ya.
Oh, more zombies. Oh my god. I hate how you don't step forward with this weapon. You know what we're gonna do? Let's just run over to their house and lure everybody in. Like, we need to start using our allies to do the work just because heavy weapons are just not gonna cut it. Oh, getting beat up, are you? Really? You guys stink that much? Like you can't take out these zombies? No, I'm not helping. Do my bidding, minions.
For storage, we have to expect things to get broken like this.
Of course, somebody body slammed our equipment before we could get the storage facility up and running. I wish it gave you a grace period on all of your equipment. Okay. So, I'm still gonna abandon this quest, and that's because it still technically leads to a quest. It's like, doing this, we're still going to accept their quest for them to join us, so I think this is just a different branching path. You guys could feel free to, like, debate it, like, whether you consider that a, what do you call it, not accepting their quest. I think that we are just accepting a different kind of quest, because what's going to happen is it's just going to generate... I thought you looked a little weird at first. It's just going to generate another quest where they ask us to join.
Help each other out.
So I think it's just a different end of the same thing.
Am I the only one who feels like we're seeing more and more infestations around here?
Okay, now that that's done, let's get back to base and see what our status is. Also, if I can't start getting through some people to recruit, I'm going to start getting really antsy, and I'm going to start to not enjoy playing the game, so I need some damn recruits. Like, if you think it's cheating that I did not invite those guys, well, you know, Fox is going to have to cheat through that one. Because I need new recruits. It is actually getting on my nerves how bad the recruits have been. Okay, let's... Now that this is done, people will not body slam our equipment. This is a maxed out kitchen.
We should be fighting zombies, not each other.
Zeds are great practice for killing. No matter how many you kill, there's always another one.
We'll build a garden and an infirmary. Now, that puts us into heavy siege. Looks like we can only build one thing at a time, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's go find something to do. Well, for the record, I still consider that completing the quest, just because their quest simply has 2 results. Like, in my mind, that doesn't count. Let's get this fuel over here. And there's a survivor in trouble? I have to go see what they want after I get the fuel over here.
It's useful, I guess. Nice.
I'm still gonna fast loot just because I'm so close to my base.
Nowhere for that to go.
Wow, we got 2 rucksacks of fuel here. Also, I haven't used my veto for 2 weeks in a row. So, like, I don't want to... I'm sure there's so... Oh, my God! Getting mad that... Oh, God! You have to accept all the quests. I haven't used my veto twice in a row. And I'm not using my veto on this one, either. But since I haven't used my ability to veto things...
It's a whole lot of nothing we got.
You guys can, like, give me that one if you don't think that that counts. I think that counts. We haven't got a surge crash yet. Wow, we're on a roll. Well, we got 3 rucksacks of fuel from that, and a whole bunch of those things. That was really good. Like, look at that. We got 4 of these and 3 of those. We're done with the garden, which is good. I don't think we can upgrade it. Yeah, we can't upgrade it. So let's go ahead and move on to the infirmary next. And we'll dump this stuff off. And then I guess we'll go help that loser over there who apparently needs a hand with something.
Well, at least we're not suffering an idiot shortage.
How about you eat a big hot plate or shut the fuck up?
All of our community members are getting well along with one another, it seems. Let me remove that so I don't get confused. Okay, there's a bloater there. So apparently Undead Labs patched AI followers to be a lot more effective. Apparently they can heal themselves. It seems like they don't go shooting things at random anymore. Because one of the things I really disliked about AI followers is that they just made too much noise. What they would do is... they would just shoot their guns all the time at random. You know, even if they had a shotgun and they were out of range, they would just do it all the time. And they were more trouble than it was worth. It seems like...
Scavengers focus on big items, and we stock up on small comforts. It'll add up when we need to trade.
Okay, there we go. This guy's getting beaten up by a handful of zombies. I wanted to speak. I just got an injury for the. Oh yeah, I can change my characters whenever I want now. That's another thing that's changed now. That I wish I would use my execution, please. You really stepped us back there. Okay, so we can have our pick. We can either get food or meds. What do we need more of? Probably food.
That's a good call. Watch yourself.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. A case of canned goods. Don't mind if I do. At least they paid us for a change. A lot of times you just do a quest and they're like, here, have like some influence, and that's all she wrote. Might as well loot this while we're here. Or it will be pre-looted, thank you. What a bunch of jerks. Oh, wait, I forgot about the rule that I gotta honk the horn before I get out. Wow, that's, that's gonna actually take conscious thinking. I'm sure someone's already made the comment. Hey, you're supposed to. That's so not in my mind to do. It's not something I think about doing. Like, I'm actually gonna have to put a conscious effort into thinking about that. Now that the screamers scream, we're just going to like abandon this area. Especially because that area that we were in, it wasn't that important. Okay, so we're going to start now. We're going to start honking the horn when we get out of the vehicle. Like I said, that's something that's an issue of muscle memory.
We should really be making those plague hearts a higher priority.
No, why? Why would we do something like that? That sounds like a terrible idea. Oh yeah, we have to do all of the stupid quests. Oh my god. Okay, so we'll do this one. The life of luxury. Oh, we gotta honk the horn. See, like I was saying, it's like a muscle memory thing. There, I honked the horn. I am 100% certain that I'm going to forget to do that periodically. Because it's like, it's something that I just do not do that. So let's go ahead and, he can hang on to that. This is what needs to get swapped out. So we're going to play as this guy, I guess. This guy's going to be practically worthless because he's going to have to use this right here. But that's why we're going to use the buddy system in order to try and compensate for that. So give me this one. At least he has some decent painkillers.
New rooms while there's still space to swing a hammer.
You know what? I might use energy drinks just because he might need it. Well, while they fight that, I'm just going to go and leave, because screw that. We're not gonna go fight a feral with this guy who's like a chain smoker or whatever his problem is. Where's my car at? Wow. Oh, I guess we will kill them. There.
Shit, screamer!
I didn't know that they were both outside. That was interesting. Okay, so he's inside. Okay, looks like my objective's actually behind me, so let's do a sharp turn. I guess that's as sharp as a turn this vehicle can manage. So we need to go to the Weathered Red Warehouse and look for luxury goods. Sure, we can do that. Oh no! I thought I was gonna get away from driving uphill. Where's my objective at? Of course, it's back where we were before. Well, at least I don't have to wonder what I'm going to be doing in each episode. Sometimes I'm kind of like, what do I do today in this episode? We're going to be doing all these dumb quests. Oh, I hope I don't get one of the really dumb ones that I hate doing. Like, this one is at least going to get me some stuff to sell. And conveniently, we've got a guy that we can sell to immediately, but oh my god. Some of them are really, like, not worth it. Okay, so where's... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go park over by our ally so that we have to honk the horn next to their house.
Loader right there. Uh-oh.
Okay, so the thing is right across the street, it seems. And like I said, as long as we like go near our allies, we can just honk the horn, and anything that comes, we can just lure them to our allies. But it looks like this time no one answered the call. Which, I mean, like, not a big deal. Let's go rush that screamer real fast.
I'm slowing down.
And the bloater just tripped and killed itself. Let's wait for the gas to clear. I can still hear it. So is this guy gonna be a traitor? Well.
Oh, this looks like a promising spot for an outpost.
Okay, let's actually loot this area. We're not gonna fast loot right over here just because, like I said, this guy is so low in his total stamina
That's
that...
what I was looking for.
So we got costume jewelry ring. This really, these really work their magic. The best one, you've got one on every single finger.
Oh, hell yeah.
And some fireworks, I guess. Here, we can... Didn't that complete the quest? Or is there another part to it? Oh, he's thinking to himself. Okay, now it's done.
What's happening?
Okay, there's nothing that says that we can't just
I got
sell
some
this to
stuff
this
to
guy
trade.
now.
How about it?
All right.
Oh, that's what you call high value? 34 influence? That's what you call high value? What is that garbage? Get this crap out of my sight. It's not even enough for me to pay off the cost of me hiring him. What a waste that was. Okay, that's annoying.
What's happening?
What are your skills? Sewing? You're just a sewing kind of guy, aren't you? Okay, let's see. Where can we go next? Oh, we gotta go do this now. We gotta go back to base and do the whole JT quest now. Ugh. Which, like, I think he wants to destroy a plague art, which seems like a really bad idea. I'll have to see, like, what options we have to destroy a plague art. That's gonna be next episode, though, that's for sure. Because I'm trying to think of it right now. In fact, I don't even know what, like, our base isn't even constructed in order to even respond to it. Okay, let's tear these down. Like, we're gonna have to build a workshop in order to actually build, like, bombs or something. Yeah, like, and I don't even have electricity yet, so I can't even make pipe bombs. And I don't have a shotgun, because shotguns do decent damage to plague hearts. I don't know what weapon we have that would actually be even even mediocre ineffectiveness against the plague guard.
We should find a way to get electricity hooked up.
Oh, I forgot to honk the horn again. Hold on, let me get back in. There, we honked the horn. Anyways, that's going to be our 30 minutes right there. The beginning of the new week. I guess I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those ones. They're giving me some really dumb quests right off the bat. Oh, I'm under attack. Okay, thankfully we got those guys to help me there. But, yep, I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure it out next week. At any rate, that's the end of this episode. Like this video, feels entertaining, subscribe for future State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.